So how did you go? If you're anything like me, you would have found it much easier to remember the objects that had the story with them. And that idea of a story or connecting objects together is something called a mnemonic, which is sort of like a memory device or a memory trick. Because our brains are just kind of programmed to be better at remembering things that are connected together. Think you remember all of the words to your favourite song, but if those words were all jumbled around on a page, you probably wouldn't remember them. Because once they're connected together and they've got music behind them, it just makes them easier to remember. And phone numbers are the same. We sort of remember phone numbers in 3 groups rather than sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of the numbers individually. We remember them sort of in little groups, and that's just the way our brains work. Now, there's lots of different examples of mnemonics. Putting something to music is one example. Remembering the decimal places of pi, for example. There's a little song that sort of goes 3.141526 and so on. I won't sing the whole song to you now, but it lets you remember all of those numbers in a row. In fact, the world record for remembering those numbers isn't in the song, but someone has remembered 70,000 numbers in a row. I don't know how they do that. That kind of blows my mind. But these are memory athletes that kind of train their memories to remember all of these numbers. Quite incredible. Another mnemonic is taking the first letter of each thing. For example, the planets of the solar system. We only have one of them here, Earth, of course, but you might know it sort of goes Mercury, then there's Venus, and then there's Earth, and then, oh, what comes next? So you just remember this. My very elderly mother just sits under Neptune. And the first letter of each of those words is a planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and so on. Justin, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Easy, right? Well, kind of easy. People remember different things as well. Some people have a knack for remembering faces. Some people have a knack for remembering songs or quotes off their favourite TV show. Some people just remember numbers really well. So you'll find different people are different, but if you get a mnemonic, you'll find it much easier. And it might even help with your schoolwork too.